And a most pleasant good day, everybody. Today is Thursday, June 11th, 2020. My name is Jewel, and this is J7409 Weather. Thank you so much for clicking play and checking out the weather with me today. Well, folks, a lot of things are happening. We've got showers and thunderstorms. They're going to linger along the southern mid-Atlantic coast to the southeast. We've got unsettled weather. It should gradually move, though, into the Pacific Northwest and Northern California areas later on, and elevated critical fire weather still going on across over the Great Basin and Southern Plains. Yesterday, the severe weather that happened that I told you was going to, as of this morning, had left 600,000 people without power. And something I think some of us have tend to forgotten is the coronavirus. It's spiking in 21 states right now. And one of those states is mine. Hospital beds throughout the state area are beginning to get very, very slim. Don't forget to do what you're supposed to do. Whether you think or not, COVID-19 is real. It is. It's out there. Please stay safe. Now, we're looking at the National Hurricane Center map, of course, and remember we had this little system out from Bermuda. I told you it was going to go away, and poof, it's gone this morning, and looks like it may not come back throughout the day as it got absorbed in another system. But we do have another one down here around the Windward Islands. I don't think it's going to do a lot. We have a huge high pressure system right up here. I think it's going to continue to push it down. I do think, though, that all of the Windward Islands in the southern section are going to get some gusty winds. I mean, nothing bad. But I think it will be very windy, and yes, you probably are going to get some rain also. The National Hurricane Center is forecasting this is a tropical wave, and it's well defined. It's about 350 miles east of the Windward Islands. It continues to produce disorganized showers and thunderstorms. Although significant development is not expected due to the dry air. As I showed you yesterday, there's a ton of dry air out there right now, and it's looking like the upper level winds in some areas of the heavy rain and gusty winds are possible across portions of the Windward Islands later today through early tomorrow, while the wave moves westward at 15 to 20 miles per hour. It only has a 10% chance of formation in the next 2 to 5 days. I will keep my eyes on it. I'll keep my eyes on it. Have a lot of friends down in these areas and on the islands over in Puerto Rico, the Dominican Republic, Jamaica, all of these areas, Bahamas, everywhere out here. I will watch it. I don't think this one's going to do too much, but we may have some more coming off the coast of Africa moving across later in the month. So I'll watch it. I wanted you to know about it, and I'll keep my eyes on it. We do have some more severe weather that may be happening today, mainly up and down the coastal areas from Florida all the way up. What you're seeing up here, that's some remnants of Cristobal, okay, up in Canada now. This is the NAM map. It's going to take us through the next 3.5 days. Courtesy of Tropical Tidbits, I'm going to show you all the severe weather. Stick around, but first, let's check out while all of this is happening. Now, the low pressure complex that was associated with Cristobal, it is continuing at this time to move into eastern Canada. However, a low pressure system in the wake of Cristobal still bringing gusty winds and showers across the upper Great Lakes area in Canada. And weather conditions for the entire lower 48 will generally be more tranquil during the next couple of days. It's going to get better, folks. Now, we do have a large high pressure system It's going to provide fine weather and cooler than normal temperatures for much of the Great Plains eastward to the Appalachians. In contrast, warm and humid weather, together with scattered thunderstorms along the eastern seaboard, will move rather slowly to the east as a cold front slows down and becomes stationary across the mid-Atlantic and to the southeast by tomorrow. Showers and thunderstorms are expected to linger into the weekend across the coastal sections of the Carolinas, Georgia, and into northern Florida. We've got a reinforcing push of cooler air from Canada. It's going to slowly move across the Great Lakes with lingering showers and perhaps a few thunderstorms extending back into the upper Midwest. Some monsoonal showers and thunderstorms are also expected to develop over the central to southern Rockies. Over the Pacific Northwest, unsettled weather. It's going to gradually move across the region and into Idaho as an upper ridge across the Rockies gives way to an amplifying upper trough arriving from the Pacific. Rain will first move across northern California and should reach Nevada by the start of the weekend. So far as the temperatures go, below average temperatures currently across the plains, they're going to push eastward and gradually moderate, and meanwhile the west will see gradual warming as elevated fire weather threat is still continuing over the Great Basin and southern high plains, and the west coast will then cool down toward the weekend with the arrival of some rain. Now, as we look at the categorical outlook for severe weather today, as we look, we've got some marginal areas in many places, but before I even get going, I want to say tornadoes hopefully will not occur today. That's looking kind of low, but the wind is going to be something. The winds could be in some places possibly over 60 miles per hour. Now, especially along the coastline, up in these areas, all the way up from New York down into South Carolina and just a tad of Georgia, some of these thunderstorms, when they come up, and some of this rain that's going to be pushing across, could get at least 5 inches of rain. When I said monsoonal rain, these storms are just going to follow each other. They're going to train, and it'll be one at a stop. Another one will come in the very same places. But in general, it's looking like strong, locally severe thunderstorms are going to be possible from parts of New England to the Carolinas today. Strong storms may also be noted across parts of the upper Mississippi Valley, Great Lakes, southern New Mexico, West Texas, and eastern Washington. And like I say, I'm thinking the most common threat is going to be damaging winds. The tornado outlook, less than 2% for everybody. As we do look at the winds, it's only at 5% because it's so scattered. But I'm telling you, these winds, I've checked on them. Some of these winds and some of these storms, if you're in any of these 5% areas from Washington over to Minnesota, Wisconsin, up and down the east here, and also down in New Mexico, some of these winds, if these thunderstorms pop up in your area, could be 60 or over 60 miles per hour with a lot of rain. Here we go for the hail report. Not much in that aspect at all. That's a good thing. Just a 5% chance up in Washington State. So be aware, folks. Yesterday, Ohio, I've seen some footage from Ohio. Ohio got slammed. I told you guys all this was coming. So please be aware of your skies. If you see any clouds start to build, let that be a sign you might need to keep watching and maybe take cover. So stay safe, okay? Have a good day, a safe day, and a blessed day. I love each and every one of you so very much, and I thank you so much for everything you do for me. Sharing my videos, watching my videos, sending me donations. Whatever it is, I thank you for it. You are something else. You're awesome, each and every one of you, and I love each of you dearly. And may each and every one of you have much peace, loving kindness in your lives today. Thank you for watching.